Yo, what is happening, guys? I am but a fool. You see, I bought all the DLC I didn't own for Rome 2 off G2A that cost $12, and then a day later the Steam sale happened, and they're selling them for like $5. So I'm black-pilled right now. I wasted money, essentially. In a way, I'm making this video to vent my rage on the AI. I'm gonna kill them for what happened to me. Look, I know it's not the AI's fault. But they got their own demons in this game. They're not exactly innocent, is all I'm trying to say. So I decided to play Empire Divided. Of course, I decided to play Aurelian because he's on like the box of the game. He's the main character, why wouldn't I? And by box, I mean DLC splash screen. He's on that. From what I can gather, Aurelian's here in the middle. Everyone around him hates him. To the north are the grain stealers. These guys steal everything I own. All they do is raid me. They attack me every turn. To the east, we got an e-girl. She does what e-girls do, and I guess she's kind of bad. To the south, we got elephant auxiliaries, yeah. And who is this to our west? Well, a bunch of LARPers. They have a LARP king, a LARP empire, and a LARP everything. They're LARPers. They even have a LARP flag. Come on. You start the game at war with a couple guys. You're surrounded. Not gonna lie, it kind of pissed me off. Like, I'd hit intern, uh-oh, I lost the province. Like, damn, bro. Like, the game is torture porn. I'd retaliate and take something just to lose something. They weren't even sending good armies. They were just spamming troops, so I could beat them if I fought them, but the auto-resolve was like, sorry, they have big numbers, you're not gonna win. So, of course, I had to fight them all. The battles were pretty tough, but don't worry, we won a majority of them. What really got me was every time I'd get a little bit of leeway. I was either backcapped by the barbarians, or I was attacked by, you know, the other Roman factions. I got to the heartland of the Goths, so you know what they did instead of battling me? They rushed down into the Balkans and started capping shit like crazy, so I had to go chase them. I swear the fuck, the wings on these guys' helmets must give them like 5+ dex or something, because I was chasing after them. I couldn't catch them. They're taking all my grain. Couldn't do shit about it. The Germans had a plan to destroy my Mediterranean diet. That was the only way they're gonna crush the Roman Empire. But luckily, we got some good auto-resolves, so we prevailed. I went from being attacked by Germans every turn to being attacked by Romans. It started with coastal probings, and then they just started raining out of the Alps. My garrisons were not on the Mediterranean diet, so they died. I had no troops over there, so the cities were taken from me. Well, a few of them. Rome itself had started to be whittled away slowly but surely by the Gallic Romans. They now even owned Rome itself. So the blue Romans, they're like, fuck, we gotta do something. So they started trying to take my shit. Like, no. I knew I had to retaliate. It was time to cross from Greece into Rome itself. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually pretty easy. We landed in it. No one was there. No one was there to stop us. To quote an ancient Roman proverb, "Bunk gang." We ran and we took as much as we could without a fight. Though we did kind of get ourselves in a situation because the blue Romans were hanging out in Syracuse. They're building up an army to come and take us, you know, down a peg or two. But we got Rome, and let me tell you, it was glorious. In response, the AI does what the AI does. They ignored my army and rushed right for the cities. It's kind of annoying, but what are you gonna do about it? I've become so black-pilled by the AI and its backcapping, I don't care anymore. After a few shenanigans, I managed to get a pitched battle, kinda. The AI likes to set up in forts and sit there when it thinks it's, you know, completely fucked, so I approached one. I had my, you know, Roman soldiers. We went in through the front door. It was going as good as you would expect. But after battling the Germans for so long, I got a huge army of Germans in the process, and I had to do something with them. So I used them as cannon fodder to come around from behind. And they did really well because they took all my grain. So they had strong muscles, big arms, and they killed all the Celts. What can I say? I forgive the Germans. I really do. They might have been backcapping me in the beginning of the game, but now we're best friends. After that ordeal, I did a little mopping up. I had to deal with a few armies, but Italy was essentially ours. Now we move into Gaul proper. This would be kind of hard to do because Gaul is allied with Iberia, and Iberia took all my North African shit I forgot I even had. So after dealing with Syracuse, I had to go down to North Africa and assess the situation. It was kind of bad. There's rebel forces everywhere. But I did what I had to do. I mainly needed North Africa for them elephants. I mean, look how cool they are. They're kind of dapper. The Gaelic homies, they were losing hella hard at this point. They were like, uh-oh, I guess we bit off more than we could LARP. They were coping. They were really coping. The Iberians even sent a peace deal. I was like, no. I killed them all, destroyed all their buildings, because the AI is really bad at building. and it went kind of well. I mean, they had one rebellion here, so I had to crush that. But overall, we did a good job pacifying. After I achieved peace in my new empire, I decided, let's do something kind of cheesy. So I stacked all these religious buildings, the Sol Invictus ones. Yeah, these buildings stack, and they increase melee damage to like 100 when they're all 4 here, you know, leveled up and all. So kind of OP. Then I got all my legions together, and I had to ship a whole bunch of elephants over from Africa. That's why I needed Africa. I then went and consolidated my empire because all these barbarians were harassing me with agents, because that's all they do. My army, so professional. It was epic. Though my elephants started dying in the tundra, that was kind of annoying. We lost one elephant, I think. The British faction over here, they decked on me. Then I stormed their border like in one turn. Then they surrendered. They're like, oh, my bad, let's make peace. And I said, no. Normally elephants are very cool, very cute. I love them. But not my elephants. Through the wonders of modern psychologist study, or whatever the fuck that shit is, I trained my elephants to be very irrational. My elephants eat people, alright? They're fucking cannibals. Not really, they're not cannibals, they're carnivorous elephants. Yeah, sorry, Dr. Moreau. My elephants are kind of cooler than whatever the fuck you cooked up. Now, here comes the fun part of the whole ordeal. To win the game, I had to kill the e-girl, and Palmyra, I had to take her out. Not to, like, dinner, no. No. It's like in the mafia movies when they say they're gonna fucking kill her. So that's what I had to do. Nothing personal. I deck on her, and then the entire world declares on me. Even my own vassals, because apparently they had some sort of non-aggression pact or alliance with her. Like, bullshit, you're my slave. So as soon as I unleash this beehive, they all like start rushing my borders, taking everything they can. And these guys had killed the Sassanids somehow, so like, they own the entire other part of the world, and they're like, fuck it, bro, realm divide. Even the North African homie I spared, he decked on me, and then the fucking, the steppes, they declared on me. We had a non-aggression pact, bro, does that paper mean nothing? So yeah, artificial difficulty, they wanted to take me out, and not a snowball's chance in hell was I gonna let them beat me. Had some alright battles, my legions were pretty strong, and they had that upgrade on them, so. Though, I almost slammed my head into the fucking wall, because every time I did one thing, they came and backcapped me. Fucking, these backcappers, I don't know what to say about them. I've said so many rude things about them. They're literally scum. At this point, I really just wanted to win. That's all I wanted to do. I didn't care about map painting, I just had to kill Palmyra. That's it. I also had to get a few provinces, so the thing would fire. It's Rome 2, it takes a while. Don't get me wrong, I like the game now. It's not as bad as it was at launch, but this game takes forever to finish a campaign. Almost 20 fucking hours of backcapping. I swear the AI backcaps on purpose to extend the game time. Luckily, I didn't get a civil war, but if I got a civil war, I was about to fucking punch the fucking wall. Though, after winning a couple battles, we eventually found Queen Zenobia. She was hiding out in the desert. We killed her. Done deal. Finally, I was about to beat the game, but hold on. Not yet. Here comes the AI back to its old tricks. Never have I yelled at a video game before, but here, I snapped. Both times the AI backcapped me. I said some things to my computer that, I regret now. I'm sorry, computer. I'm sorry. It's not your fault. You're just running script. And after I got the cities, it played the cutscene. It played the victory cutscene, and it's absolute ass. He just walks out like it's me going outside to feed my dogs in the morning. All the people are cheering like, "Whoa, we love you, whoa!" And he goes, "Ah!" And like, that's it. You spent 20 hours, and that's the fucking ending you get. Shogun 2's ninja cutscenes were better than the actual ending of a $17 DLC. What the hell?